Screw the paint, man. I want to know, does it hit line drives? What part of the plate you looking for? Okay. I'm going to say that's up in the zone. Okay? Yeah. It's much different, right? It's such a small adjustment. Like going from where you're at, like sitting tall, going from where you're at, you have to get down to that spot soon enough. If you don't get there soon enough, man, where do you think you're going to head? Like, go, sit there, sit in your stance. If you go late and the ball's down here, it's not efficient. Like that move, that rushed move down there is not efficient. You have to get going to the spot sooner. That's the whole idea of expecting the pitch to be in a certain spot. Get to that spot. That's when people say get to your spot. That's what we're talking about. Get to your spot. Beautiful. Oh, I like that. Show me where that pitch is at. Put the barrel where that pitch is at. Probably a ball, right? That's a ball out of the zone. So it's out on the edge of the plate. It's above the belly button. Okay, maybe you're trying to spoil that pitch if you get to 2 strikes. But what I like about it is you hit it that way. You didn't try to say, oh crap, it's up there, I gotta go get it. And then all of a sudden the barrel goes. As we get better at this, man, as you get better at understanding where is the pitch going and when is it getting there, and what am I expecting? When you get better at those 3 variables, now you can make adjustments. Now you can say, okay, what do I do when the ball is not in that spot? Not at that time, a slower pitch. But we got to get the consistency with those variables first. Understand what you want to hit and hit that. Was that it? No, sir. Was that it? Too tight, right? All right, make sure you get something out away from you. Can handle that. Oh, too tight again, right? Cool, man. Rest for a second. So what are you learning about yourself today? What if you knew something that nobody else knew? Like you could predict the future. And you could predict where the ball was actually going to be, and it was 100% correct every single time. Would that make you a better hitter? Probably, right? Like the preparation piece of that is much stronger than if you don't really know where the ball is going. Okay, and this is why, like when you watch defenders, shortstops, and center fielders, and first basemen, and all like the gold glovers, they're so good at anticipating and reacting because they know, okay, when the dude's throwing a ball in this location and the hitter's tendency is to do this, I know he's probably going to hit the ball in this spot, and they just go to that spot. They know to react to that. They react early. They anticipate. The anticipation of a hitter has to be, okay, I know where I want to hit the ball. I know where I want the ball to be and about when I want it to be there because you know how long it takes you to get to that spot. Everything else is an adjustment, dude. Everything else is an adjustment. So I don't want you to have that empty feeling of looking out at the pitcher and thinking to yourself, oh man, I have no idea what he's going to throw and where he's going to throw it. Because, dude, you're toast if that's your thought process. So even more so than, oh, I got to have good timing and, you know, all this stuff. Like, understand what you're good at hitting. You're good when the ball's up and out away from you. Okay, well, set yourself up for that. Anticipate the ball being there. If it's not there, that means it's probably in this area. Well, then you know what the swing needs to do to get to those areas. So now there's your regular move to the ball, and then there's the adjustment that goes along with anything else. The only other thing possible is take the pitch. Beautiful. Not bad, man. Not bad. Good. That's an out. That's a loud out. You hit that ball pretty good, man. Like if I'm looking up into the rafters, I mean, you hit that thing like that. Okay? So like what about, where was that pitch? What about that pitch made it seem loud and made the swing look nice? And in the cage, be like, ooh, ah. On a field, based on your size and strength right now, that's probably an out. That's a 300-foot fly out. But what about that looks good in the cage? You don't think of where the outfielders are at. So, like, what about that swing felt good?
What I did after.
Okay, what was that? What you did after contact, what was that? Continuation of the swing, right? So that's kind of what I was talking about before, where you're not trying to force whatever you had to do. The pitch was pretty high up. You did have to go get it. But then you just let everything keep going. You let everything accelerate out front. So that's why I say, man, the adjustments are small. Anytime you have to make an adjustment, it should be a small adjustment along with your normal swing. You'll hit that all day. You'll hit that all day. Ending on that one.